So the geniuses at CBR who brought us such articles as Birds of Prey, Hair Ties, Shoe Changes, and the Genius of the Female Gaze, and then Prediction 2020 will be a tipping point for gender in movies, and then let's not forget the classic female superhero movies may already be falling into a rut, have brought us an article so legendary, so amazing, that it really brings into question the setup for female films. What is that? Well, Hollywood still won't let female superheroes exist in the present. They wrote a groundbreaking article about why putting females in period movies in the past is, you guessed it, 100% absolutely sexist.
What a story, Mark.
So I know this. Whoever wrote this article definitely has an easier time picking up, something maybe really further away from them now if they're sitting on the couch, or if they need to reach something that's a little bit higher. It's probably a little bit easier, especially given the stretch of this article. So, Hollywood still won't let female superheroes exist in the present. It's a very long article, actually. Very, very long. A lot longer than I prefer. And I'm definitely not going to read the whole thing because it's a trash article. And it's stupid. Because basically the whole premise here is that so Black Widow, Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel. What do those three movies have in common? Well, Wonder Woman took place in World War I. Captain Marvel took place in the 1990s. And then Black Widow, and this is a stretch right here. This movie is actually not even if you think of the time period of where the MCU is, this movie actually takes place sometime, I think, before Civil War and after Winter Soldier. So somewhere, I think, in that time period is when this Black Widow movie takes place. But apparently that doesn't matter. It's still sexist and misogynist that it happens because it takes us back to a time period when sexism and misogyny is acceptable still to people. And therefore, it's reinforcing the idea that men can be nasty to women.
How dare you?
In fact, let me read you that paragraph so you know I'm not making this up. Okay? Sure, it's easier to showcase a room full of men wondering why Diana Prince isn't speaking up when she's the only one who knows both Automan and Superman, but having sexism occur in superhero period pieces also gives younger audiences the idea that sexism and misogyny is a thing of the past when it truly isn't, which is what makes a similar scene in Captain Marvel ever so important, because it shows us that badass women aren't immune from the standard misogynistic micro and macro aggressions they face in their day-to-day lives. This is the kind of nonsense that's in this article. I think I've already broke it down for you guys on why it's junk. It's just stupid. What this is looking for things to complain about them. And this is cherry picking. This article is cherry picking things. I like how they don't mention that, didn't Captain America's first movie have him in the past? Wasn't that a period piece? We'll just ignore those. I don't think they're doing this intentionally. They're doing it because it's telling the best story. And don't forget that Wonder Woman's first appearance wasn't in the past. It was in Batman versus Superman. But we're going to ignore that. Okay. And we're just going to say that she starts off in the past. And so on and so on. But I like that they ignore Captain America's first period movie. We're gonna ignore that and just throw that into the trash. Doesn't matter because it doesn't fit the narrative that we're trying to tell here. So they're just looking for some stretches here, trying to get something to write. They have a tough job making $50,000, $60,000 a year to write trash like this. So they got to find stuff to stretch on every now and then, and they sure did find it with this one. This one's terribly, terribly stupid. Wonder Woman is a great film. Great film. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check that out. Also, I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman 1984 will be good as well. I'm really looking forward to that film. I'm also looking forward to Black Widow. it's going to be funny. I think that movie's actually going to probably be pretty good. But, you know, they desperately want everyone to go after it. And I'm sure they're going to try to claim it. That's a fact. We'll see what happens. Captain Marvel, they're going to keep trying to defend that movie. That movie's a terrible pile of trash. And I stand by it. I think that movie is garbage. But that's pretty much it. I got nothing else. I don't want to stretch this out. I definitely don't want to read this whole article because this article is really bad. I read you the most entertainingly, hilariously bad take in this. So that's pretty much it, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Is it sexism to tell a movie in a different period of time with a female superhero? You tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Also, share the video. Make sure you click up on that like bar. Give it a like. Also, make sure you still subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.
How could you? I'm a woman.
I'm sorry,